Greetings, everyone. On my previous channel, I don't know what I did, but I can't go online for the live streams. So this will be my channel now. I think someone has reported, a Hindu or someone has reported on my channel because the previous one, Zara Berserk channel. I was doing live streams there on about the Hindu friend of my late stepmother. And perhaps they put their hate speech or something. So they've, the Hindus also have some hold. So after that live stream or some control over social media, Hindus also. So I've been doing against Islam, but nothing, no one reported my channel until the last time against Hindus. And so there should be freedom of speech. Like if we're scared, we can say we're scared of the Hindus. Some Hindus that I've contacted with, maybe like the person was saying those people are ungrounded, Paramahamsa Vishwananda. So I thought I was connected, but then I realized my health was not getting well, and this is all wrong. What was happening, the delusions were coming, that in London, this, that. So this also I need to speak about my case. Now, someone reported, a Hindu or someone, I suspect strongly, because the last time I went against Hindus, that's where. And I'm very scared here. So saying against the Hindus is not hate speech. They say so much against Muslims. And anyways, we're not supposed to kill. We can at least say something. We can't catch the gurus. We don't know some of the black magic practiced in India and all this. So maybe they'll also report this channel. Let's see. So I'm just, I was going to talk about Islam also because a brother of mine has had a threat given to him. So this, if the Hindus would allow me, this is not hate speech. I've proven through Quran ayats about Islam at least that it leads to killing, converting people, kill or don't respect Prophet Muhammad, otherwise we will kill you. Now I was trying to, I don't know what, I can't talk properly, as you know, I have impediments. I'm challenged. I don't know who reported, but I suspect. Now let's see if they're going, what they're going to do with this channel. So this is a short introduction that I'll be coming here on this channel now. I couldn't go live stream. It just says create and it doesn't give me go live or anything on that channel. So I've been scared of some Hindus and so peace was not coming. I started to do some other mantras to protect myself. There's a channel, it's a long story, like I have this mysterious case. So someone has, thank God, uploaded a video against 3M that he's not a true guru and he has lied and all this. I don't know if this channel will go to it. That channel has not gone. I haven't had any any emails sent to me on about that channel. I have to check. I haven't checked though. But it seems that I cannot go live there. So NGOs, human rights, not helping out, not reaching out about my case too. Let's see. all that. So you can check my on. I've done a lot. I've come a long way against Islam. This is not hate. We don't want anyone to be hurt or killed. But what is a fact is a fact. There are Muslims who threaten, who kill, in Pakistan also and elsewhere, threatening someone if we say anything, putting it on hate. So from this channel, or let's see, and I'll have to make a new channel now. I'll start anew. So Hindus are at work too, I guess. Let me just check my emails here. What I've done that I can't go live stream or even post or do anything. Just I tapped on the create. I don't have any, no, on this, I don't have any emails sent to me. Or someone used, we can't tell. Someone used the Hindu thing, or I don't know what it is, to report my channel, hate group, hate whatever I said there. So when I say Human Rights Watch, you know what I mean, human rights violations and all this, on the spiritual psychic level I've had, which I could not prove in Karachi. And there was a person, Anand Kiran on Desi Chat, who was telling me things. There was a friend from London, from college. I knew him from there, who introduced me to Desi Chat. So when I say that, when I say Muslims, you know, because Muslims have become like this, I've seen in against Shias also, and I'm also against Shias now. I'm an ex-Muslim, but that when we are talking about certain groups that are, so I say Muslims because certain Muslims are quiet about this, that this religion has made you a terrorist. It's not hate or Islamophobia. Yes, I can understand someone getting, out of hand, but that happens every time in every, I was told by my father, well, since in Pakistan they were killing so many Shias, it was a Shia genocide. So we don't know that a Shia can get up and start killing Sunni Muslims. One mad person or driven mad by all these killings of Shias, genocide, bombings in Imam Bargahs and our Julus procession. So someone can go insane and do this. Anyways, I am crippled, but the thing is that when I say Muslims are terrorists, Muslims have become terrorists. So you have to see, because if I say in Pakistan this is happening, or Pakistan is a terrorist country, breeding terrorism. So it doesn't mean that every Pakistani is a terrorist, right? And when did I take action? When did I say go kill, hate? So these people are very clever. They just, what they do is, they complain that this is hate. Well, there's so much hate in the Quran ayahs I can show you against Jews and polytheists that it is unbelievable. And covering up for justice and peace, I can say that ban the Quran because there's so much hate against the polytheists and the Jews. And every human rights. So in this way, when I make some, what do you call it, saying that Pakistan is a terrorist country, I don't mean every Pakistani, right? And it's not hate. It's based on some evidence I have seen and I've searched for evidence, or Islam is a terrorist religion. And some Hindus also, so there's, again, some Hindu spiritual people. So Gora Haridas was saying against Paramahamsa so much. I was saying, yes, I've questioned this, that I was protecting. I was saying, yes, I've questioned him, Paramahamsa Vishwananda's thinking, I'm connected and all this. So now I'm doing something else which to feel safe and unconnected with all that. And I was in a lot of pain recently. I had to call out to the Buddhists, help me please. It's like, I'm getting things like cancer feeling now. I can't go to the hospital and all that. So I don't mean that you go, if I say Muslims are terrorists, it's not hate, because some of you keep quiet, like listen to that lady in, some of you think it's not a terrorist religion and you don't kill. I don't mean to hurt you, or that some white man goes into the mosque, or, nothing like that. We condemn all those things. It's just to give you a wake-up call to say that, why are you quiet? Why don't you see, Muslims, that this religion is a terrorist religion? And we must do something about this. And sometimes, because of my health, I'm not feeling well, I do say very bad things. But I do regret that. Since childhood, someone has been trying to make me a criminal, this, that. So I was telling my story. I don't know. I can't stop myself. I'm compelled. Now, what can I do? There's a disclaimer. If there's someone mad who goes, I could have killed my grandmother in my childhood, but I didn't. But someone can. Now, what can we do about that? So now, someone was, like, for example, an ex-Muslim was threatened, and he went to the police, and the police said, okay, but we can't do much. We don't know. We have about the social media thing. There's no e-police there, policing for us. You can report the channel or who threatened, and even went to their house, outside their house, put something on their car, threatened them. And the police, they say, well, they'll take the report, but they couldn't do anything, or they can't do anything much. It's unclear. So this also we have, I think there's a lot of worldwide, no one helping out much in this, and people who are keeping quiet, then you're also in this. There's a life we need to save, even if it's in America or Canada or somewhere else. So my case is very complicated. Like here, I'm provoked against people. I don't know if they've done it or not, if they're innocent. Okay, so it's complicated. So when I didn't kill my grandmother for her wicked thing, I didn't go against my cousin. I never told anyone keeping quiet what my cousin did to me. Right now, in this condition, if you would understand or not, if I say Muslims are terrorists, if you keep quiet and if you don't look at the truth, those of you who don't understand, there are Muslims threatening to kill or to harm. a family man, and the police say they can't do much or anything. And no NGO, human rights. Where is human rights? Violations happening around the world. I've made a crime prevention. Since the social media came out on Facebook, I've made a crime prevention group. I get angry after all what has happened to me, the attacks and all this. Sometimes I don't know how much I've been controlled. So, distance mind control. They've provoked me in childhood. I know that a criminal can set things up. So you're going to, if let's say I had become a prostitute, I mean, just it's coming out like this. So you're going to put the prostitute in jail, also with the pimp, if you find the pimp. Sorry, I can't speak properly. So I'm scared of the Hindu influence also on social media. Or whether a Muslim took the chance, I can't say. You see, but I have to say it. I don't know what it is. I don't know the mystery of my case. I have a mysterious case I've put on Facebook, a group, mysterious case. So naturally, I mean, the attack, my case, my condition, some things might come out like I rashly, without thinking, I just say it because I couldn't think. There was a time when we were doing mind, what do you call that? In Karachi, when I was in Karachi, what to do, how to stop these people. They've made killing Tasir, on that Bibi Asia's case. So people who can afford to remain cool and calm, that's really great of you. Now in London, I heard, I was like shocked that if there is suspicion, there's a bag lying there or some man, if he runs, wasn't it like after that attack, wasn't it in London? When the terrorism was a lot, let me see, I heard or I read somewhere in London, like what was it, on suspicion. Is that hate? Is that hate? Is that racist? On suspicion. The London police never had a gun, never saw. I saw them with batons, these black, what we used to call them when we were in London. The police, on suspicion, shoot. Where was that? Man arrested on suspicion of attempted murder. No, terrorism. Suspicion of terrorism. It's not giving it here. But I saw it when I was in Karachi in year 2000 somewhere. Which year was it? I saw that now, because of the terrorist attacks and all this, the police can now carry guns and shoot at suspicion. I mean, shoot at them, yeah. 3 arrested, and can the British police, so I don't know how to talk properly and all this. 3 suspects shot dead by police. London Bridge attack, 7 killed. But I don't know, like under suspicion case, a terrorist suspicion case, if you can shoot. I read it long time ago. So should we claim like this, we're hate? We're spreading hate? all this. Okay, so Bodhisattvas, Buddhas, I called. Recently, I was in lots of agony. I still am, and I had to do some Buddha thing. Like uh, they say, now the Buddhists also have this. Well, now I can't show you that what I saw in that my library. So that video from the Buddhists, that these terror horrifying Buddhas, they're there to help you. They may seem ferocious and like that, horrifying or terrifying, but it's to protect you. So the compassion changes into an angry face, ferocious face, like that. There's a whole video explaining why the Buddhas have this, they change in ferocious ways. So I've been doing that. No idea what terrorist attacks by. Can you? I thought that somewhere internationally. Let's see, not London. Let's not. Okay. International. Oh my God, this is terrible. International terrorism. No, if you, how shall I search this? If you suspect, the police are trained, but even then, if the police suspect, and they could be, innocent, just running away or something like this, but shoot. They've warned you before. It's a warning given to you. Where was it? Crime, terrorist prevention. I read in Karachi on some search. If you suspect someone with a bag, and if you want, the police want to go towards them to check them, and they start running, they can shoot them. So I don't know about the US if the police carry guns, but in London I know that they didn't carry guns. They only carried batons. Terrorist prevention case. Or like this, I should say. So we had a psychic. My God, what's happened to my channel, previous channel? All this. So I feel that know about Hinduism also. Like I was thinking, I started to do now the Buddhist mantra, and I felt that it wasn't right what happened, what I was connecting with, and all this. That even if this guy was a Hindu disguised and all this, and I felt 3M later on could be involved, or Pakistan, like these Pakhtun, someone from the. This doesn't mean I want you to go and kill people. This is my case. Oof. So every hate, if we say Muslims are terrorists, that's hate. Mm-hmm. No, so let's see who will complain against this now. You're terrorists if you keep quiet. You're terrorists, one person who gets threatened. There's so many Shias who got killed. Where is Human Rights International? Human rights about that in Pakistan. Okay, that's very good that they helped Asia Bibi. But all this, if I say the Imams, it's a lie, it's stolen from. So I've been trying my best to do my good. It all backfired against me. So now only anger and provocation has remained and hurt. They're hurting me here. So if something comes out of my mouth, I need an expert even to talk about this. I couldn't find it. I felt the Hindu gurus when I don't feel that it should. It was coming that I'm Radharani, and then now when I look at it, that it wasn't. If I'm Radharani, then we all come together. Like in London, the if that was Mahavatar Babaji's, then they should come and talk properly and tell me that this is the case. Why hide things? And even now, Paramahamsa, there's no help for me here. So whatever he's doing, I didn't feel good. So it's like, and if this person was talking that because the person is attacked or possessed, there's another video I found that because in karma in life they've done some sin, so some of the things we don't interfere in, possessions. Now the other side, I could think that maybe because they can't, they fail to. So I thought of talking about this. The world is full of demons. See? Now is that hate? Will the human rights come and say that she's saying hate? Complain against her channel. So I make these rash statements and because I'm not feeling, no, I feel the world is. Now come, human rights, come do some hate. Say I'm pulling out hate group. Hate speech on my channel. So this is happening. Oh my God. So they got me on this. So my case, very bad energy. It was like Bala of the century on me. Some video I found recently, this Hindu man was talking about these various entities, spirit entities that can make life hell. And they can make the person go insane, go wild in anger, hatred, things like that, start saying bad things. God knows. And the person is in agony like I was. Great agony. So I want to speak about my life and my case. Some things are going to come out which are out of control, not in my hand. And I'll be like, when I'm okay, when someone puts a irrational statement here, I say, no, don't put this statement here. But when I'm not well and I've come here, I'm not well. I'm saying I'm not well. And it's a very complicated case. And this terrorism of killing Shias, genocide in Pakistan and all this, didn't start with I wasn't even talking about anything. There were things in my life earlier on. Some Sunnis didn't like what we were saying, so they threatened in Karachi to burn our Imam Barka. They even went on the mosques. I was told their mosque's roof. Started throwing this long time ago when I was a child, throwing stones at our Julus procession, Shia procession in Karachi. My father had a stone on his chest. He got a stone because they were throwing. And some Sunni guy picked up my father and threw him because of this religion thing, Shia Sunni. Then I was living in Karachi, Pakistan. I never ever had any hate against Sunnis. I never generalized or things like that. I kept quiet. I never indulged in religious debates because I didn't feel I was even even if there were other people who would, but I wouldn't. Even though, like, I would hear my friend coming and saying things against my religion indirectly. So, the treachery happening, people who act nice outside, but they're really terrible inside. Like in the Bible, also it says wolves in sheep's clothing. I think we should have freedom of speech, at least for venting out also. So I don't want to even vent out outside, but it happened that my case is like this, and I suspect people. And I have not been, my case has not been, even the Hindus, I don't feel like it's some controlling my life, controlling us, or they've decided how she should act or say what she should say in this condition. I think that if, let's say if I was Radharani, which I am not, and like in London, they came, by punishing me like this, I think it was very cruel to do this to me. So they've made themselves gods and all this and decide what to do about other people. This is also wrong. There should be another way, I feel, in my opinion, now, looking at it, that this guy should not have first approached me in this manner. Enslaving me with a ring and all personal matters that I have to bring out. Now let's see what happens if they, even this channel, they say it's hate. So I was on another channel, and the brother was indirectly telling me that not to use terrorists, all this, right? Because the Muslims then will complain that we are spreading hate against them. On this they can complain. I cannot tell you what they did in Karachi. We never used to complain, We used to keep quiet. Till it went to hatred for Shias. I know some family members, Sunni, who would, I know some people who would they hate Shia, not only Shia Islam, because they hate Shia Islam, they hate us. They used to hate us. They would not make friends with us. They would not come to our place even, disassociate with us. And also they would, spread rumors against us that Shias spit. That video came out on YouTube or Facebook, sorry, not YouTube, maybe Facebook. A video was shared from some website or Facebook, I don't know, that I saw. I didn't pay attention, but that Shia or YouTube, I can't remember, that Shias spit rumors, false rumors against us, spit in their food. So, some Sunnis, I heard, would not go to Shia's place and eat food there. What about this hate against Shias? But we never said anything at that time. Okay, so I need to take a break. I'm very stressed. I'll come back later. Thank you for the... only I have liked